Have you ever wondered about the hidden power of silence? In a world full of constant chatter, what if staying silent could make you stronger and wiser? Today, we're diving into the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, especially the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, to uncover the secrets of silence. We'll reveal 9 situations where choosing silence isn't just smart, it's life-changing. Ready to unlock the mysterious power of silence and transform the way you handle life's toughest moments? Let's get started and find out how silence can speak louder than words. 1. Stoic silence amidst boasts. We've all been there. You're at a gathering, and someone won't stop bragging about their achievements. It can be tempting to jump in and share your own successes. But what if, instead, you chose to stay silent? Stoicism teaches us that silence can be a powerful response to boasting. When someone is bragging, they are often seeking validation. By staying silent, you show that you don't need to compete for attention or approval. Your silence speaks volumes about your confidence and self-assurance. Imagine a co-worker is bragging about their recent promotion and new car. Instead of trying to one-up them with your own stories, you simply listen and nod. Your calm and composed demeanor will likely stand out more than any words you could say. People will notice that you don't need to prove yourself through words, because your confidence is evident in your silence. This practice not only protects your own peace, but also helps you avoid unnecessary competition. It allows you to focus on what truly matters, your own goals and virtues, rather than getting caught up in a cycle of comparison. So, next time you encounter someone boasting, remember the power of silence. Let your quiet confidence be the response. By doing so, you show that you are secure in your own achievements and don't need external validation to feel good about yourself. 2. Silence amidst unfounded rumors. Rumors can spread like wildfire, causing harm and confusion. When you hear false rumors about yourself, your first reaction might be to defend yourself and set the record straight. But Stoicism offers a different approach. Stay silent. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This means that while you can't control what others say, you can control how you respond. Imagine you're in a small community, and suddenly you hear rumors about your personal life that aren't true. Instead of rushing to deny them, you choose to stay silent. By not reacting, you avoid giving the rumors more attention and power. Over time, without your fuel, the rumors may die down on their own. By choosing silence in the face of rumors, you show that you trust in your own integrity and character. You demonstrate that you don't need to defend yourself against every false claim. This strategic silence helps you maintain your dignity and focus on what truly matters, your actions and behavior. So when faced with unfounded rumors, remember the power of silence. Let your actions speak for you and trust that the truth will eventually come to light. This way, you protect your peace and show the strength of your character.
3.
How to deal with loss. Loss is one of the most difficult experiences we face. It brings a silence filled with grief and confusion. But Stoicism teaches us that this silence can be a time for reflection and healing. Seneca, a famous Stoic philosopher, said, "The day we fear as our last is but the birthday of eternity." This means that loss is not the end, but a transformation. By viewing loss this way, we can begin to find meaning and peace in the silence that follows. Imagine losing a loved one. The silence can feel overwhelming, filled with sadness and questions. Instead of trying to fill that silence with distractions or explanations, Stoicism encourages us to sit with it. Allow yourself to feel the grief, and let the silence be a space for healing. In our daily lives, we can use Stoic principles to navigate loss. When we experience a major loss, instead of immediately seeking comfort or answers, we can take time to sit in silence and reflect. This helps us process our emotions and find our own path to healing. Consider a situation where you lose a job. Instead of panicking or immediately jumping into another job search, take some time to reflect. Use the silence to think about what you really want, what you've learned, and how you can grow from this experience. This reflective silence can lead to new insights and opportunities that you might have missed otherwise. By embracing silence during times of loss, we give ourselves the space to heal and grow. We learn to accept our feelings without judgment and find strength in our ability to endure. This practice helps us move forward with greater resilience and understanding. So, next time you face a loss, remember the power of silence. Allow yourself to sit with your grief and reflect. In this silence, you may find the strength and wisdom to heal and move forward. 4. When being criticized unfairly. Unfair criticism can really hurt, but it's also a chance to show your true strength. Stoicism teaches us to handle these moments with grace. Marcus Aurelius said, "If something outside of you bothers you, it's not the thing itself, but how you think about it." Think about a time when someone criticized you unfairly. Maybe it was a boss, a co-worker, or even a friend. Your first reaction might be to defend yourself or to argue back. But what if you chose to stay silent instead? When someone criticizes you, take a deep breath and pause. Listen to what they are saying without interrupting. This shows that you are calm and in control. By staying silent, you give yourself time to think about their words. By focusing on the constructive parts and ignoring any unfair comments, you turn the situation into a learning opportunity. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, reminds us that it's not the criticism itself that defines us, but how we respond to it. By choosing silence, you avoid unnecessary conflict and show that you are mature and strong. Listen, think, and then decide how to respond. This way, you turn a negative situation into a chance for personal growth and show others your true inner strength. 5. How to deal with rumors. Rumors can spread quickly and cause a lot of damage. When people talk behind your back, it can be tempting to jump in and defend yourself. But Stoicism offers a different approach. Stay silent and let your actions speak for you. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This means that instead of responding to rumors with more talk, we should focus on being our best selves. Imagine you're in a workplace and someone starts a rumor about you. Instead of confronting the person or trying to explain yourself to everyone, you choose to stay silent. You continue doing your work with dedication and integrity. Over time, people will see the truth through your actions, not your words. Epictetus said that if someone speaks ill of you, respond with calmness or not at all. This doesn't mean you ignore the problem, but that you choose not to fuel the fire. By staying silent, You avoid escalating the situation and give the truth a chance to surface naturally. By choosing silence in the face of rumors, you show that you trust in your own integrity and the judgment of those who truly know you. You don't need to waste energy on defending yourself against every false claim. This strategic silence helps you maintain your dignity and focus on what truly matters, your actions and behavior. So, when faced with unfounded rumors, remember the power of silence. Let your actions speak for you, and trust that the truth will eventually come to light. This way, you protect your peace and show the strength of your character. 6. When confronted with injustice. Facing injustice can stir deep emotions, making you want to react strongly. But Stoicism teaches us to handle these situations with calm and inner strength. As Epictetus said, bear and forbear. This means enduring hardships with patience and forgiving others' mistakes. The best way to get back at someone who has hurt you is not to be like them. When faced with injustice, instead of reacting with anger or retaliation, we should strive to maintain our principles and integrity. Imagine you are at work and you are unfairly blamed for a mistake you didn't make. Your first reaction might be to argue and defend yourself loudly. But what if you chose to stay silent and calm instead? By responding thoughtfully and not out of anger, you show your colleagues and superiors that you are composed and reasonable. This can earn you more respect and help resolve the situation more effectively. In our daily lives, we can apply these Stoic principles by choosing silence and thoughtful action in the face of injustice. When you feel wronged, take a deep breath and pause. Think about the best way to respond that aligns with your values and principles. For example, if you see someone being treated unfairly, instead of getting into a heated argument, you might choose to support the person quietly, offering them help and understanding. Your calm and supportive actions can often make a bigger difference than angry words. By choosing silence and thoughtful responses, we turn potential conflicts into opportunities for personal growth and positive change. This approach not only protects our peace, but also sets a powerful example for others to follow. 7.
When dealing with anger. Anger can be overwhelming, like a storm inside you. It's easy to say something you'll regret in the heat of the moment. But what if you chose silence instead? Stoicism teaches us to find peace in silence, especially when we're angry. Epictetus advised to keep quiet most of the time and speak only when you must. This means that when you're angry, it's better to take a moment of silence before reacting. Imagine you're at work, and a coworker makes a mistake that causes you extra hours of work. Your first instinct might be to lash out in anger. But what if you took a deep breath and stayed silent instead? This pause gives you time to calm down and think clearly. Reflecting on this, think about times when reacting in anger only made things worse. By choosing silence, you prevent the situation from escalating. You give yourself the chance to approach the problem more constructively. Let's say your friend cancels plans last minute and you're really upset. Instead of sending an angry message, you choose to stay silent. Later, when you're calmer, you can talk to your friend and explain how you felt without the anger clouding your words. This leads to a more productive and understanding conversation. Using silence when you're angry doesn't mean you ignore your feelings. It means you choose a response that aligns with your best self. This practice not only improves your own peace, but also leads to better relationships and a more successful life. So next time you feel anger rising, remember to take a moment of silence. Breathe deeply, calm your mind, and then decide how to respond. This simple act of silence can transform your anger into an opportunity for growth and understanding.
8. Navigating ignorance with Stoic grace. We've all encountered people who are confident in their ignorance, firmly believing in something that's clearly wrong. It can be incredibly frustrating, but instead of arguing, Stoicism teaches us to handle these situations with patience and grace. Galileo, the famous scientist, faced fierce opposition when he supported the idea that the Earth revolves around the Sun. Many people at the time believed the Earth was the center of the universe. Despite being placed under house arrest, Galileo often chose to stay silent in the face of ignorance, letting his discoveries speak for themselves over time. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not over outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This means we can't change other people's beliefs, but we can control how we respond to them. Imagine you're in a discussion and someone confidently makes a statement that you know is incorrect. Instead of immediately correcting them or getting into a heated argument, try to stay silent. Listen and nod, showing that you hear them without necessarily agreeing. This silence allows you to keep your peace and avoid unnecessary conflict. Think about a time when you tried to correct someone's ignorance, only to find it led to more frustration and argument. Now imagine if you had stayed silent instead. Your silence might have given the other person space to reconsider their views on their own. Galileo's silence wasn't about surrendering to ignorance, it was a strategic choice. He knew that over time the truth would become clear. By staying silent, he preserved his energy and focus for his work and discoveries. In your daily life, when you encounter ignorance, remember the power of silent patience. You can control your reaction, maintaining your peace and dignity. Your silence can often speak louder than words, showing that you are above petty arguments and focused on what truly matters. So next time you face someone's ignorance, choose silence. Let your actions and the truth speak for themselves. This practice not only protects your inner peace, but also shows that you are wise and composed, not easily rattled by others' misconceptions. 9. How to handle insults with Stoic wisdom. Insults can be hurtful and provoke a strong reaction. It's natural to want to defend yourself or strike back. But Stoicism teaches us that silence can be a powerful response to insults. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." This means that we have the power to choose how we respond to insults. By choosing silence, we refuse to give the insulter the reaction they are looking for. Imagine you're at a family gathering and a relative makes a rude comment about your lifestyle. Instead of responding with anger or a defensive remark, you choose to stay silent. Your silence shows that you are in control of your emotions and that you do not let others dictate your reactions. This calm and composed response often disarms the insulter and demonstrates your strength. By staying silent, you avoid the negative consequences that come with angry outbursts. You maintain your dignity and show that you are above petty insults. In everyday situations, when someone insults you, take a deep breath and choose silence. This gives you time to process your emotions and decide on the best course of action. For example, if a colleague makes a snide remark about your work, instead of snapping back, you stay silent and let your excellent work speak for itself. Over time, your consistent performance will prove the insulter wrong without you having to say a word. By handling insults with silence, you show that you are confident and secure in yourself. You do not need to stoop to the level of the insulter. This approach not only protects your peace, but also sets a powerful example of self-control and wisdom. So, the next time someone insults you, remember the power of silence. Let your calm and composed response demonstrate your strength and character. This way, you turn an insult into an opportunity to show your true inner power and wisdom. Conclusion. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be one. By practicing the art of silence, we can live more peaceful, happy, and fulfilling lives. Use these Stoic principles in your daily interactions and discover the profound impact of thoughtful silence. If you found this video insightful, please like, comment, and share your thoughts. Subscribe for more lessons in Stoicism to help you grow. See you in the next video.